Take one more step, and you're dead. It's too late.
Making pancakes. Making pancakes.
But you know, party.
Making pancakes. Making pancakes.
What's up, everybody? This is Arnaldo, aka Maddog, and this is going to be the real episode 71 of GG's The Mouthful podcast.
I can try and be like David. GG!
Yeah, you go. Oh, if you don't hear David, it's because he is 100 million miles away in a beautiful land called the Bahamas, I think is where he went.
Yeah, that's sucker.
I know. He's out on some cruise.
Is this his first one?
No, he's been on a few
okay.
cruises before. He's a cruise guy. He goes on one and suddenly he's on, oh, I love cruises and all this stuff. So the voice that is with me, of course, is Krista Montanez, a.k.a. Shadow247.
Yeah, I
What's
got a
going
big
on?
hair.
You got
Like
it?
someone.
Yeah. We gotta bring up the excitement here because we don't have him. He's not here with us today. But it's okay. We're gonna man this two-man show. Or a woman and a man show, you know what I mean. So yeah, anyway, this is your first time listening to the show. Thank you so much for listening and subscribing. If you have not subscribed, please go to goodgame.tech and join the conversation there. And also, if you're listening to this on YouTube, Google Play, or iTunes, please subscribe to the show. Tell your friends about it. And we definitely appreciate it. But we'll start today with what we always start with. And that is, what have we been up to?
Oh, man,
Miss
you almost mentioned
Montanez, Miss 24/7, Shadow, what you been doing?
that. As of yesterday, I finished the story for Freedom Cry, Assassin's Creed.
Oh, okay. The was that like a downloadable?
Yeah, the standalone
All right.
DLC
For the
That was-
Black Flag.
free last month. I enjoyed it a bit. I was just trying to get some achievements too. I'll do that later.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Yeah, it ended kind of just like
Eh.
bland a bit
Yeah.
because he's just like, okay, I'm leaving. I'm like, okay,
Spoilers. He leaves in the end.
yeah, but you don't know where.
Yeah. Or why?
The one thing though is that I started Life is Strange Before the Storm.
Oh, the new one. This is not actually Don't Nod though, right? This is
No,
another guy.
it's Deck 9.
Deck
Well,
9.
Don't Nod does the second season.
Gotcha. How is that so far?
I like it actually, surprisingly. Of course, with new voice actors, it's a bit gruff,
Mm-hmm.
a little bit rough.
Does she sound too? I know it's not the same Chloe voicing.
No.
Does it sound really different?
I know that this Chloe is like 17, so it's supposed to make her sound a little young, but it does sound like not exactly like her, but it does sound a bit like her.
Okay.
Especially with a lot of voice lines that are like Chloe herself. You know, the whole ting angst, angry, and
Yeah, the hella
all that.
good and all that.
But yeah, it makes her sound younger because, like I said, she's like 16, 17. Because while the other Chloe's like 19,
Okay.
and the other one, so it makes her sound younger, which is appropriate.
Well, it works, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen what's her face yet.
The main character from
The
first
other
one?
main character.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Um,
oh, wow.
not yet,
You're
so I
very
can't
early.
really
How long you into it?
differentiate.
Roughly.
About, I mean, me actually playing it about an hour because I've just been like exploring like what you usually do.
Mm-hmm. Looking around, taking in the sights.
Yeah. Before I got here, I was a little late because I was trying to finish a spot in it, so I don't have to do it again.
Redo it. Now, question, and I don't know if this is a spoiler, so guys, if you do not
Okay.
want to know spoilers, then you may want, although I don't think this is a spoiler. Is there any rewinding mechanic so far?
No, not
Okay.
yet, or
Okay.
that I could actually
No,
see.
okay. I'm curious.
It's
I'm
just
curious.
her living.
It's just her life going through the usual teenage
and
stuff.
the last thing what kind of interrupted me playing it was some friends wanted me to play Minecraft, so we started.
Minecraft. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's the one game that I will play with people.
Yeah?
I will not do it by myself unless it's
I
creative.
guess so.
So
Have you created anything in it?
Yeah. Lots of things.
Okay.
Yesterday, though, I was helping one of them with a farm because they're making, I think, a 64 by 64 farm, so it's going to be huge. And
Okay.
I had to sit there the entire time cleaving through a mountain.
Sounds like oodles of fun.
Yeah, it gets kind of aggravating after a while. We tried bringing creepers in, but they would only like destroy like 2 blocks.
Oh, wow.
And then making TNT would take forever, so we're just like, okay, we're gonna stop for now. But I did do like a lot,
Okay, well, that's good.
so that's what I've been doing.
Oh, yeah? All right. Well, I have an announcement to make. Before I make this announcement, I do want to say I started playing the free game for, I think it's this last month, August, for a game to PlayStation 4, Just Cause 3.
Ooh,
And-
I need to do that.
I normally don't care for these games, the open world, sandbox, go anywhere, do anything, because it's like I need some sort of direction, right? So I'm like, whatever, it's free. Let me give it a shot. I'm about maybe 6-7 hours in, and I'm pretty much enjoying that. Just go anywhere, do
Is it
anything.
because of the explosions?
It's because of everything. I mean, even when you die and you explode and you go flying, there's this mechanic to, hold the old button and maybe you could get a nice hang time off your ragdoll ragdoll effect. And I'm like, it's just crazy. The story is completely nonsensical. The guy who you're playing is like this hero. I'm not entirely. I think it's Italy or some Italian area because they kind of speak Italian, but then they kind of sound a little bit Eastern European, and I'm not entirely sure what they're going for. But the point is that it's complete nonsense because the story is ridiculous. He has this cable that he shoots out, and it can clear like a football length of. And
So,
in one,
Like
that's
a
how you.
grappling hook?
Yeah, basically like grappling. You can grapple stuff, and you can attach like what are those big flame those drums that have like fuel, whatever. So you can attach it to the drum, and then attach it to something. Then you can cause the cable to retract so that it pulls the drum towards whatever the target you want, and it blows it up. Which is a lot of fun. The gunplay is fun. I actually. Some helicopter. I was on the back of a. This is the kind of stupid shit that's in. I was in the back of a pickup truck, helping somebody out, right? And I'm shooting cars that are coming up beside me. A helicopter pops up out of nowhere. As I look up to it, it has the option to throw the cable. So I throw the cable. I cable myself to the helicopter, climb up, open the door, grab the guy, throw him out, and now I'm in the chopper and I'm shooting all the. And I'm like. What kind of insane is this?
If only Grand Theft Auto could do that.
It is, I don't know. It's so crazy. There is, when there's a lot of action, a lot of explosion, there's a little bit of a frame rate slowdown, but it's nothing horrible. Load times can be, it's weird because it'll go into a cutscene, and I've gotten so used to when you go to a cut, it just automatically drops to the cutscene without having to load. It loads while the cutscene's playing. Here, it loads before the cutscene, and then the cutscene ends, and
Weird.
then maybe
Does it have a long loading time or no?
It's not long. It's not short, but it's not long. But it's frequent. That's the issue. So it's such a big, awesome world, and to have these little spaces in between is kind of annoying. But
I mean, that's kind of why like the story's crazy, probably bland,
my
because
God.
all they do is pay attention to the
yeah,
explosions.
you need to go here. You need to free this city, and you go free the city in the most ridiculous way possible. And then you do that. Oh, and then you have this constant parachute that you always have on. So I can shoot the cable to pull me like at 50 miles an hour to the next spot that I have the thing. And if I pull the ripcord off my backpack, boom, here comes the parachute, and now I can parachute around, and then I can use a cable to kind of steer myself and pull myself. It's weird. It's just so
That
many
is
weird things.
Weird. That's like, it sounds impossible.
Yeah, it does. But it's anyway. I have fun with it, so I don't know if I'm going to continue it. I mean, I couldn't even tell you. I'm trying to think now what the plot is. I think we're trying to overthrow
I think that should be like
dictator?
a game to
it's mindless fun. That's what I like. Mindless fun.
to
Yeah.
like relax from your other game.
To blow shit up. that's what it
exactly
is.
what
Just
it
go
is.
in and blow shit up, and then
the
you're happy.
breather, there you go.
Yeah, you just have it and good to go. So yeah, I played that, and then I played a little game called Pubg. Yes, Actually,
No,
if,
I saw that. I
If,
saw that.
Yeah, you did see it. Okay, so we posted it up. We actually put it on Twitch, and then we posted it up on the YouTube. So you haven't seen it, you want to take a look at some
Yeah, that
dumbasses who don't know how to play.
when the student becomes the teacher
Which one was that?
when you saved him.
Oh, yeah, but then I got shot trying to save him. I'm sitting there like, man, it take the so you gotta stand over him so he can revive him, but the circle to revive him was taking forever, and then of course whoever
point.
was out there wasn't by himself, so I was like, oh man, I got shot in the back.
So that's surprising because he told me that you were playing. I'm like, what? So how are you liking the WASD?
The
and
WAS
mouse?
is fun. The WAS, no, it's not fun. Let me take that back. The WAS sucks. I don't like the WASD or WASD and all this stuff.
Or is it because of the whole other buttons you have to press just to
It's
do
just
something?
it's an overcomplication of a simple thing that a controller can fix. So like, put everything in a controller, I'm fine. You know what I mean? But when you have, I mean, I'm okay with that. I was doing all right with getting. I'm not. I can't say I'm great at it because I rarely ever do it. The last game I played like that was some game on Steam. I can't remember what it was. It was a weird like walking simulator type of thing. That was the last game I played like that, and it didn't require any shooting or anything like that. But still, it's just not to me. It's not a comfortable way of playing anything.
It's,
you know
it's
what I mean?
understandable 'cause
I don't
it
even like
takes-
typing, and you're forcing me to use a keyboard here.
It takes practice.
No,
honestly, to
definitely.
get used to it.
We're doing okay. I still don't understand, or I still don't know exactly how to do so. Like I was trying to drop some stuff. It was telling me it was full. So I'm saying, how do I drop an item? And I couldn't figure it out. We just said the hell with it. We kept going. But for the most part, I got the hang of the most important part, which is moving around and shooting. And I'm like, all right, we got this. But I got to tell you, I really enjoy the hell out of this game. I'm like, that all said, as much as I don't like
That's the most
the
important
WAS
part.
does,
Like, come on.
I really enjoyed this game. It was a lot of fun. It's tense. I knew it. There was a moment where, so we well, you saw it, but just kind of recapping if you haven't seen it. Basically, we landed on the main island, and it became apparent that the circle that's going to close in on you is going to land on the island that we're not on. So we have to get to the bridge to cross. And the moment I knew that was going to happen, I was like, oh man, that's going to be, the bridge is where we're going to die. Because I was like, that bridge is going to be completely surrounded on one end and the other for people trying to get through. And only real good way to get through is with a vehicle. You just
Oh, you guys
plow
didn't take
through
one?
it. Yeah. No, we couldn't find one. I found gas tanks. I'm like going, what the hell is this gas tank? We found a Jeep and we found a truck, but they looked like they were all garbage. So I was like, all right, they're not working. So, but essentially, what I knew was going to happen. We died on the bridge trying to get across. But that's because there's nothing. I don't know if we can swim, but we didn't chance it. I'm pretty sure you
I've
can't.
never
Yeah.
really played it, so I don't want to
Oh,
know.
okay. So
But practice makes perfect in that game.
no, definitely,
I know
and
that.
I want to invite everybody who has a PC who can run it, and if you're interested, I would love to do it. Get a group going. I do notice I played it prior to this with David. I played it by myself a few times. It's extremely, or I should say, let me say this, it's a lot easier or a lot more manageable when you have a group. Because obviously you have people looking out for yourself and whatever. So it's easy that way. When I go on by myself, I mean, it's a lone wolf situation, which is not easy.
You have to try and find friends, but like you don't know if they're going to be an enemy or
9 out of
good.
10, or I would say 10 out of 10 times, they're probably not your friend. I don't know this guy, and unless you can speak to them, and say, hey, can we hang?
Yeah, they'll still shoot you anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So
That's how those games work.
yes, exactly. So, but no, I enjoyed it. And I definitely, again, I recommend if anybody wants to get on it, I'm down. Let us know. We'll put it in the group, and we'll get together for that. I'm not sure they're ever going to have cross-play between Xbox One and PC, and I'm not getting an Xbox One just for this game, but especially since I could just play it on my laptop. But anyway, if anybody's interested, definitely get on, because I really want to keep playing this. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. So. All right, let's get into some news, and we got a few items here, and I'll kick it off. with the most obvious. The PlayStation Plus games for September have been announced, and it's got a decent.
That sounds like no.
Yeah. All right, so we'll kick it off. PlayStation 4 is going to get Infamous Second Son, which is a launch title, believe it or not.
Oh, I mean, I have the First Light, the
I have
DLC.
it too. I never play it. Do you need the game to play it?
No.
Oh,
It's
shit,
just
okay.
a standalone. It's like it only takes a few hours to play it, honestly.
Yeah. Okay.
But hey, now I can actually understand who she actually is. Because I never played the second one.
There's zero backstory in it.
No, it's her.
I know for her. There's no
her
backstory for her?
Yeah, there's backstory for her, but like now I get to see more of her in the main game.
I got you. So yes, for Infamous Second Son, I'm a little bit. I don't know how I feel about Infamous. I played the very first Infamous on PS3. I got it for free after the PlayStation Network outage. And I couldn't even play. I was just like, this is again open world. I'm not a big fan of it. And of course, obviously, he doesn't go around blowing shit up. So it's not like Just Cause 3 where I can just go blow shit up.
But it won't be like explodey like
Exactly,
Just Cause.
exactly. And then the other game is called Strike Vector X, and that's EX. And that's an aerial combat game, which I saw on looks like space,
I've
sort of.
never heard of it. So
Yeah.
we'll see how that goes.
Their very first PlayStation VR title that comes to the PlayStation Plus games, Riggs Mechanized Combat League, is available for anyone who has a PSVR. Boom, you got
That is very surprising. So
Yes.
now they're trying to get them VR titles out.
Yeah, I had a feeling they'll be switched. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I think eventually they're going to switch
never
over.
Mind. Strike Vector X might be on my list.
You're looking at it now.
Yeah,
It's
like
not
it's
bad.
aerial combat, kind of like
Ace Combat?
a bit and a bit of Zone of the Enders.
Zone of the End. Oh, that's right, Zone of the End, yeah. So if anyone has PlayStation VR, you got yourself Riggs. If you're ever on the fence about it,
Wait,
there you go.
That might mean that we might see more VR titles in the future
I believe
for
so.
free for those who
so.
have it. Because
They haven't said they officially are adding it. They just kind of threw it in, kind of under the radar. Maybe nobody will notice, Just, but yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I think it gives people who have VR a reason to plug the shit back in, and try playing it again. So PlayStation 3 is going to get a game called Truck Racer, which is literally a truck racing game. I mean, that's about the high and low of it right there. I mean,
surprisingly, those games are actually highly entertaining.
are they? I saw it. It's a literally a truck, not like a pickup, like
A semi?
Yeah, but without the pod in the back or whatever they call it.
Well, I mean, if you're
the trailer,
bored
without trailer.
enough, it'll be highly entertaining.
Perhaps. But if that doesn't entertain them, they're going to have a game called Handball 2016. And let me tell you, that sounds entertaining.
That sounds like as entertaining as Disc Jam.
Yeah, well, here's what I would say. I saw the gameplay. I played handball. Like, I'm from New York, and I've played handball.
Yeah.
And I remember playing a handball. It's on a wall. It's almost like a paddle ball, but you slap the little ball with your hand instead of the paddle. I remember playing that. I saw this, and this is not what this is. This is literally soccer, but instead of kicking it around, you dribble it.
What?
And then you throw the ball into a net that's guarded by a goalie, very similar to, again, soccer. The game I saw is not outdoors. It looks like it's on a court similar to a basketball court so that the ball can bounce. I don't know. I've never heard
it
of
is
this
an actual sport, though, that handball, the way that is.
Oh,
it's an
I'm
actual
sure.
Sport.
Oh, I believe that. Yeah, I believe that. I think it's a
Crazy,
very
though.
European European
is.
sport. But yeah, so if Truck Racer doesn't do it for you, congratulations. You have
Are
Handball
there
2016.
any crossplays?
For PlayStation 3, no. But PlayStation Vita has two games that are going to be crossplay with PlayStation 4. The first one is called We Are Doomed, and it is a twin-stick shooter. I saw some gameplay on it. It looks horrible. I'm just going to throw it out there. It did not look good.
It's on the Vita for a reason.
Yeah, but I mean, the Vita has some good shooters. This one here is probably not one of them. And then the other one is called Hatofu Boyfriend.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm getting that one.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That is a visual novel.
No,
That's what it looks like.
Because It is a visual novel, yes, but
Okay.
it has a very dark side to it.
Oh, okay.
That's why I want to.
Oh, yes, I should. Yes, this is why they call you Shadow. I understand. So yeah, both of them are cross-buy for the PlayStation 4 and Vita. So if you have Vita, play it on PlayStation 4.
Honestly, that sounds like Hatoful is the only thing that might be interesting
Really?
besides Spike
Is that-
Vector.
Oh, okay, Striking. I got you. I got to tell you, I'm not interested in any of them. I mean,
alright.
Infamous
Teach their
Second Son,
own.
maybe. But again, I tried the other Infamous, and everybody loved Infamous 1 and 2. Critically, Second Son didn't do as well. So if I didn't like Part 1 and 2, what makes me think I'm going to even care for this one? So,
Yeah.
so I may just skip this month.
New main character that does it.
Could be. And let me see here. So yeah, so those are the PlayStation games. There's a game that I really want to bring up before I toss it over to you, because I was going to skip this, but it's so freaking odd.
Oh, no, bring it in.
A game is coming to iOS and Android. I know what you're thinking. Why am I talking about mobile games? It's okay. There's a connection here. It's called Pokemon Go.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I bring up Pokemon Go? Because that's an augmented reality game. So is this. It's called The Walking Dead Our World. And it is a new augmented reality game from a company from Finland called Next Games. It'll allow players to use their phones to find and kill zombies that are overlaid on top of the real world. Very similar.
So we're going to go to the park and just sit there killing zombies.
What's worst is you're going to be doing this. There's a little bit more action involved here. I don't know. I saw the trailer. The trailer really doesn't show much as far as gameplay, but obviously it makes it look like I guess you pan your phone over areas and you see a zombie. You got to take him out.
So wait. So question. Do you have to constantly be in augmented reality, or is there a switch like in Pokemon Go?
Probably. Well, it's an augmented reality game. I don't know if you always have to. If you're not, then what's the you can apparently you can sit and play in your couch. I mean, that's what it was saying here. This game will allow you to fight walkers on the streets, in the park, on your sofa, wherever, whenever you feel like it. Not really sure. It's going to include characters from the series, Rick, Daryl, and Michonne, who will fight by your side.
I mean, that sounds really ridiculous, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure people will play it.
It's going to be free to play, so
I'm sure we'll all be like, all right, let's download it.
we're going to
Let's
give it a
try
shot. I'm sure. Yes, exactly. I'll give it a shot just to see what it's about, But an interesting there. What you got over there?
So what I have is that Nintendo is closing down their Miiverse in 3 months.
3 months? Okay.
In November.
Oh.
Yes. So you guys all have your last chance to make bad Miiverse posts. So
The memes, right? Bad
yeah,
Miiverse
the service will close Wednesday, November 8th at
okay.
1 a.m. ET. That'd be like Eastern, right?
Mm-hmm. Eastern Standard. That's a shame.
It is, because it does affect some big games like Mario Kart, Splatoon.
Now, how does it? I mean, I heard that it will. So, is it so you can't bring your Mii into it?
I would assume with Mario Kart.
Oh, okay, that's probably what it is. Yeah, it's a shame. I remember using the Miiverse a little bit, but
Yeah, in Splatoon, people bring in their drawings and all that'll be affected.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, it's not too big then.
I mean, I was expecting, considering that the Switch doesn't have a Miiverse from what it looks like, and it doesn't look like they're going to be bringing it over.
There's no rush in bringing it. So, yeah, that's a shame. That's a shame. But
I'm sure there are people who'll be disheartened because there were a lot of people active on it, so for them to cut it,
yeah, you have some people from the beginning who were like all about it, and
yeah, so it might seem like they might either just, of course, be upset, maybe not move over to Switch. Who knows? That won't.
Well,
really
the Switch
happen.
is still waiting for the Virtual Console, and I think I'm planning. I really am planning to buy. Like, I'm putting money aside little by little
Oh yeah,
to
I
get a
want
Switch.
to too.
But it's like,
but I want to wait more.
yeah, exactly. I think like
It looks nice. It still has its little warping issue, which they still
it does?
have. Yes.
Oh wow.
They still need to fix that. I thought they would
So
have
then
fixed
I'll
it
wait.
when they brought it. Yeah.
Wait for Gen 2 here.
They
the
need-
next generation ones.
I think it's just for it overheating too much, and it needs more ports to to deal with the heat.
To deal with the heat. Oh, I
Yeah.
got you. All right. Well, keeping it on the Nintendo train, we'll call it that. Nintendo just recently had their indie show lineup, which is going to showing games through 2018. A bunch of indie little titles.
Yeah, they all look good too.
They look decent, yeah. Indies have love. That's what the best thing about. That's why I'm always
No,
into
I
indies.
don't even understand why people,
Avoid them,
crap
yeah.
on.
I
Yeah,
don't know if they crap on them. They're just like, oh, I don't want to
there
hear
are
about
people
it.
who do.
That's a shame. So starting from the top on the list here, we're just going to run through the games that they showed off. Trailers, we'll link them onto the group. Kentucky Route Zero, the TV edition. I didn't know there was another edition. Super Meat Boy Forever, which is the sequel to Super Meat Boy, and it's coming to the Switch next year. Then we have Shovel Knight King of Cards, which is the last part of the Shovel Knight Treasure Trove collection. And this time, of course, it's focusing on one of the knights called King Knight. And it's a prequel story, and it's coming out in 2018.
It looks like like the old retro side scroller.
Yeah.
too.
Well, Shovel Knight, yeah. Shovel Knight's great. That's that's one of my favorites. Then we have Steam World Dig 2. And this is coming out to Switch really soon. Actually, it's coming up on the 21st, so that's one of the September games. Golf Story. This one here had me a little intrigued. I'm into golf, so
Wonder
it's golf
how.
meets role-playing game.
So it's kind of like
It's so weird.
It's just reminding me a bit of like Harvest Moon or that
It does,
one,
or,
that
To the
one
Moon?
other Harvest Moon like game for the 3DS. I think it's
Earthbound or something like that. Yeah.
or I think it's like Harvest Story. No, Story of Seasons.
Story
There you go.
season. Oh, okay. So yeah, that's what it is. It's an RPG. It's a top-down RPG that it's going to include a dramatic story along with golf challenges. Because why not? That's coming
Make
out
everything into a game now.
Yeah, why not? Coming out also in September. And then we have Morphe's Law, which I cannot tell what it is, but that's coming out this winter, set for. Sausage Sports Club. Oh, man. Nintendo, you guys got to work on these names. Depending on how you feel about floppy animals, that's what this is about. Floppy animals. It's a physics-based multiplayer game where a bunch of animals are competing on a reality TV show called Sausage Sports Club.
That seems like it would actually be really amusing.
It's a Nintendo thing.
If
Nintendo
it has
brings
like
the
that
charm for it.
whole ragdoll effect and all this
Oh,
would be
yeah.
amusing.
Yeah, I can agree. Look at you're not looking at the hot dog here, but the
Yeah, I
hot
see
dog
it.
dog. Yono and the Celestial Elephants is an adventure game out in October, and it looks really cute. I'm not gonna lie. And then Floor Kids, which is a breakdancing game. So if you're into that, Poly Bridge is a bridge building simulator.
Yeah, that looks like it was probably on the mobile.
Well, no, it says it's Switch exclusive, and it's due out this holiday. But it looks mobile-ish. I hear what you're saying, yeah.
Yeah.
Wolver Blade is a throwback to the whole beat-em-up games. Beat-em-ups, you don't have many of those anymore. 9 Parchments is a co-op game that casts spells, about casting spells at a bunch of weird monsters and wizards. Also out this holiday. I was going to say Littlefinger.
Yeah, I thought that's what it said too.
Oh,
but
man. Well, I got Game of Thrones still,
yeah,
man.
I was gonna say you got
Light
Game of Thrones
Fingers.
girls.
It's a turn-based multiplayer game where up to 4 players compete on magically enhanced board, and it's out early next year. And
Yeah,
then,
it does say that it's part board game and part Game of Thrones.
well, there you
montage.
go.
Open
Oh,
montage.
Littlefinger it is. And then finally, the Megaton that I'm calling this a Megaton because I'm a huge fan of this.
that was a good game.
Travis Strikes Again, the sequel to No More Heroes, or a sequel to No More Heroes, because there was a No More Heroes 2. This is a Switch exclusive, so another freaking exclusive. I don't know how it will remain exclusive, but because No More Heroes, the first one, was eventually ported to PlayStation 3 or whatever. But yes, it marks the return of Travis Touchdown, the main character in the game, and Suda51 is back in the director's chair. I love that crazy guy. Suda 51.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be in the world of Hotline Miami.
It's actually,
Or, like,
believe it or not,
close to it.
it's basically they are doing some sort of collaboration with some indie games. So you're going to see a little bit of the trailer does show like the characters like playing Hotline Miami. So there's going to be some sort of collaborations. That alone has me even more interested in it, and that comes out also 2018. So on to you.
Yeah, no, I was following you on mine.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
We're going through the
Maybe
lists.
Get back up. Well, so if you want a great streaming experience on Twitch, they want to be adding new expansions and customizations.
To Twitch? Okay. Wait, expansions?
Extensions.
Oh,
my bad.
extensions. Oh, okay.
That you can plug into your live video feed.
Okay.
You know, it'll allow you to like put music, polls, other games. So allow you to, because you know how people usually do that, integrate it into their own like open broadcaster and all that.
Yeah.
Like just pop it up without having to deal with that.
Interesting. I wonder if. Well, I guess it would be okay with Twitch, but that would be if it's certain music that's licensed. I wonder if that's going to
It'll be
cause an
having
issue.
over 20 extensions.
Okay, that's interesting.
Let's see.
Twitch.
It
Yeah.
is.
I gotta.
Oh, yeah, they're
Gotta get back onto
getting
Twitch.
good.
We're trying to. We did the stream, David and I, and it was kind of a little problem to get it up. My voice sounded like echoey because it was actually capturing from Discord and from the game. I didn't get to hear because I couldn't hear that I sound the echo. But like obviously next time we just have to mute me from the game and keep the Discord going. But
I think next time we can do that.
yeah,
Because I know we have a lot of people in the group on the
and it recorded
Discord.
fine from Discord. Yeah, so yeah, we could get some.
So
some
you guys
more
are
Twitch going.
learning. It's your first time playing that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So it's going to be
embarrassing.
very interactive. and
It'll be a lot of
I
fun.
cannot wait to actually try that. And I do need to stream more.
You do.
Yeah. We'll see.
Well, we're gonna bring back the PUBG. I tell you. Speaking of PUBG, segue. Speaking of PUBG, well, this is not really about PUBG, but Grand Theft Auto Online has a new update called Smuggler's Run. Oh, it's called Smuggler's Run, yes. And it's actually already out, came out on August 28th. And in it is a little mode called Motor Wars. Motor Wars is a mode very similar to PUBG, or for those who don't know, Player Unknown's Battlegrounds. A little more emphasis on vehicular combat. Clearly, it's a GTA game. It's 4 teams. I don't like the colors, or at least I was watching the gameplay of one of them, and the team was pink. So the 4 guys running around, they're wearing like pink jumpsuits. I'm
It
like,
kind of reminds
yeah,
me
we
of the
need
other adversary, the one for 4th of July
4th of July.
that I was playing. I forgot what it's called, but one was orange and one was purple. I'm like, I want to be purple. Purple was always nice.
Yeah, they had weird colors, but I mean they were like vibrant colors. So I'm like, oh my god! But it's teams of 5, if I'm not mistaken, or teams of 4, or maybe it's teams of 5 and there's 4 teams. But anyway, the point is that they get parachuted in to the area by a helicopter. And basically, last team that survives wins. Just very similar to PUBG. Interesting that I kind of figured that we would see some other games eventually, including some sort of PUBG mode or similar to that. What was it called?
Well, I'm not surprised Grand Theft Auto did, because they're like the way multiplayer is, they're open to do anything. Like,
yeah, especially with the online
racing that feels a bit like Hot Cars. The Hot Cars, Hot Wheels.
Stolen cars. But yeah, the Battle Royale mode is what I was trying to say. So, what other games do you think could fit this in there? There was one that I was thinking of, which is the shooter game from Ubisoft. Gosh, what was it? It came out earlier this year, and Wildlands. So I was like, Wildlands is a big map. That's a perfect, and you already got, guys are, suited up with weapons and stuff. So I think that would work there. Not sure what other games.
I think maybe Payday 2, they can do something like
Payday
that.
the Heist, yeah, that could work as well. As long as, I guess you would need a big map. That's the most important part, which I think Wildlands has. Looked like it did. But yeah, so I'm curious to see what other games eventually come with it too. I mean, trying to think down the road what other games are coming out that may include it. But yeah, we may see more and more of these battle royale included modes into games. Can you imagine Horizon Zero Dawn with a battle royale? That would be great.
That'd be weird, but
That
I
would be
guess great. I
But
mean,
still
unless
great.
you're
Yeah.
unless you're being pitted against robots.
Yeah, yeah, but I guess she's already alone with robots, so it's no big deal. I can't think of any other games, but yeah, that'd be cool. We'll see who else includes that. But first one to, I mean, this is not the first battle royale game, but the first one to kind of use that similar mode to PUBG was GTA Online. So that mode is out right now. If you got the game, go check it out. What else you got over there? That's all I got. No more news.
All
on
right,
mine.
I got two more.
All right.
So I know everyone's excited for a new Halo game, and there is one coming, but it's not the one that you think.
Uh-oh. Halo
So-
Wars 3?
No.
Oh.
So Microsoft is working on a Halo virtual reality experience
Oh, wait a minute. Virtual. Are they
for
gonna bring-
its Windows mixed reality platform.
Oh,
Yeah, not the Halo that you want,
no.
but the Halo we will be seeing.
It's not what you want. It's what we're going to give you. Oh my gosh! So, is there any news on when this takes place? Is it replaying another game?
So far, I haven't. It doesn't say really much on where it's gonna be. Just probably like Halo-like
Mm-hmm.
virtual reality, kind of like the whole Batman VR or Spider-Man. Just
Okay.
there.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
All right. The Spider-Man one, everybody does not like.
Yeah.
It's getting creamed
It's the
all
Halo
over.
game that
Yeah.
you don't want, but
Yeah.
the Halo game we're gonna
Because
have.
VR, why not? It's the new flavor of the moment.
it looks like they just want to like show how
That they're open for it. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, it's supposed to get some sort of partnership going with one of the headset manufacturers. I thought it was going to be the Oculus, but who knows? Maybe they are reading the tea leaves and saying, "Yeah, nobody really wants VR. Screw that. We're
I'm
not even going
surprised
to."
the HoloLens is actually still doing it. I remember seeing it a couple
like 2
years
years ago,
ago
2-3 years
when
ago,
they
yeah.
showed it with Minecraft, which looked awesome.
It did.
It did, but then I didn't hear anything else after that, so I thought it kind of died off. But here it is again.
Here it is. It's back again. Yeah, that's cool though. At least they're using some of that. I knew they're going to use the HoloLens for non-gaming applications.
I actually want to see how it's going to be. Yes, I can teabag somebody with virtual reality.
God. Oh my God.
That's
That's exactly what I want to hear from you. You want to teabag somebody in virtual reality, guys. I love it.
All right. The last thing that I have is, of course, I always leave the best for last.
Oh.
It's Overwatch related.
Overwatch news.
With
Overwatch corner.
Well, Overwatch had a update recently after the Summer Games event, which brings some good stuff. We got our team deathmatch
Okay.
with the.
They mentioned that
new map.
before. Okay, so they're
Mhm.
bringing it in now. Okay.
Yeah, it's in now. Overwatch has a new reporting system on console now, which is a first.
Oh, to report people who are not
Who
playing
are,
nicely. Or naughty.
Yeah, pretty much. And
We're not saying
you
anything
can even
else.
report somebody for being inactive, which surprised me.
Hey,
it
yeah,
happens.
yeah. You know, they're standing around doing nothing. We're losing. And hello, they're out there checking their Facebook updates. What the hell? I don't blame them. Get them off.
Yeah, the game's been really quick to kick you though if you are inactive.
Oh yeah. Oh okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
So there have been some hero updates. Widowmaker has some balance changes. Her grappling hook can now be used more frequently with a 8-second cooldown.
Oh okay. Yeah, because that was a little
From-
longer before.
Yeah, previously it was only 12.
It would
so
suck
it's-
when you missed. Like, damn it. I just sit here for 20
and,
seconds.
Her Venom line, she can see effective enemies through walls.
Oh okay. Oh nice.
Yeah, that's nice. It is nice so that a Sombra can come in and kill you.
That's awesome.
What I've liked and kind of didn't, but Roadhog has some changes. It will change. his take a breather, which he inhales a canister. I call it his inhaler. It heals him. So now he can use it while moving, and he will take less damage if somebody tries to shoot him while he was moving and healing. So it makes him more
vulnerable.
well, I guess.
More what?
More
vulnerable.
No. He
The
takes
opposite.
it's the
Oh,
opposite.
okay, I
right?
got you. Oh, I
So he
misunderstood.
takes less damage.
Oh,
and I've seen it
okay.
in hand. I'm like, I
'Cause
see
I've seen
like
that.
his
He tries to do it, and people just take him out while he's doing
yeah, because his inhaler
his inhaler.
his heals 300
Oh,
health.
okay.
Yeah, so I was like so surprised when I saw that
Wow.
last time I played.
Is he a little bit now? A little bit? Because I saw.
Tanky, no,
Oh, okay. All right. I'm just checking.
it's all right. We're getting a little. We're getting there with Maddog.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry guys. It's time for me to get up. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's a little. We're getting there with Roadhog. He
Yeah.
just needs his hook and his hitbox again.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
And also Junkrat.
Junkrat as
Junkrat
well.
has his 2 concussive mines now.
The 2 Aussies. Okay. Mm-hmm. He has his what?
2 concussion mines. My bad.
Oh, okay.
Concussive. It's where he throws a mine and
He
it
backs up.
ignites it.
Oh, okay.
And well, now you can have a triple jump if you do that.
Oh, to use the
Yeah.
mine. Oh, well, that's good.
His ult has become a little more flexible, so its movement speed has increased 30%.
You know, I don't know if I agree with that because I remember using that thing, and that's hard to control at the speed it
Well-
was already. I'm
Well,
like,
now
man.
Overwatch has been out for a year. Everyone's kind of gotten used to everything, and you can take down a tire if you're watching.
But yeah, oh, okay. So speeding it up to make it harder.
And it
to
no
stick
longer has a time limit when climbing walls.
to- Oh, okay, okay. Well, it's all good. It's all good. They're making up for the mercy killing.
Well, we'll see. We'll see, because I've still been very conflicted, but I can understand how it can be used.
Okay. Well, you just have to invent a new strategy now. That's all it comes down to. Yeah.
And finally, for the last hero update, Orisa, her fusion driver has been increased 20%, and her protective barrier has been changed. It's now bigger, 20% bigger. I noticed it playing a couple days ago.
Yeah.
We were in Hanamura, and it completely covered the chokehold. I'm like, oh, but a little downfall is that it does get shredded very easily now.
Because it's bigger. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Well,
Well,
They
that makes
gotta have
sense.
some
You gotta have some sort of
consequence.
yeah, exactly.
But it was good. It was really good, actually. So now you can, since it's bigger, you can put it anywhere, like on the payload for once.
Oh, nice. Well, that
For
definitely-
instance.
for examples.
Yeah, that's all I got now.
Awesome, awesome. So
I
we're
got.
going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with the hot topic of the week.
It's hard to keep your attention these days. Stay with me? Good. This is Rainbow City. We need to go down to see Salty Heart. Guns, psychos, killers. They're all here for you.
All right, guys, and I'm going to go right into our hot topic of the week.
Hot topic.
Yes. I hope that's not like like somebody owns that
Trademark.
jingle. Yeah.
Well,
Well, that's
I
possible.
mean, hot pocket.
Screw it.
but, like,
Well,
we
just-
changed the words.
We live
Doesn't
on the
matter.
edge. Bring the lawsuits, guys. Oh man, so no, the hot topic is simple, guys. We all know fall's coming up, and we all know lots of games come out in the fall.
And we all know we're going to be stapling our wallets to the floor.
Exactly. Hopefully, stapling to the floor doesn't fly away. More importantly, stapling the money down. But anyway, the point is that a lot of games are coming. It's only so much time. We all got jobs. We all have other things in our lives. So we need a plan. We need a plan of a plan of attack. We're going to call this a plan of attack. This is a fall 2017 personal
All right, everyone, we're all at the table.
Yes.
We're all planning.
planning the attack here. So what we're looking to do here is essentially go through the final 4 months of this year and look at the games that are available and plan out what it is that we're going to play. Not what we want to play, because we kind of want to play them all. What we know or we're pretty sure we're going to be able to get to. So we're going to plan this out. We're going to start with September. September has a big game coming out there. Big game. I think you
Next
know what
week.
big game I'm talking about.
Next week.
Is it next week? I thought it was like, oh yeah, next Tuesday. Yeah.
Today's yeah.
You're right. I know you're right. What is that game, Krista? Oh, drum roll.
Destiny.
Destiny 2. I'm not going to get Destiny 2. This one.
Yeah, I'm conflicted.
You're okay. Oh, you are. You're not. You're
Conflicted because I've
Okay.
also tried out, which I left a bit. I left out. I tried Destiny the beta,
The beta?
on PC
Okay.
recently.
on PC. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're gonna play it on PC?
I'm very conflicted because I have a lot of people who want to play on console, and
Yeah.
then I know PC comes out October,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm just
Oh
like,
yeah,
ugh.
that's right. That's right. It's a month
And
later.
It ran really well on my
Yeah. On your PC.
desktop. Surprisingly, I had it on high settings, not the highest, but on high, and I have an R9 270X, which is a little out. It's about two years old, so I'm surprised it ran well, but it's a little outdated compared to everyone else in the group who has high end. I'm like,
High-end,
okay, yeah.
They're
I
showing
can't
off.
afford that, but okay.
It's okay because the
Eventually.
console loves you. The console will have the game.
I'm surprised
Running at good
how
settings.
well it actually played.
Yeah.
I was
Did you-
enjoying myself.
Did you try the console version too, or just the
Yeah, I
PC?
play console.
The both?
too.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know, it just felt more fluid on PC.
I'm sure.
Compared
I'm
to
sure. Well, yeah, the 60 frames that'll make it all more fluid. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I personally, here's the deal. So here's the deal with Destiny 2. One, I wasn't a big fan to begin with. Okay.
big understanding.
Two, yeah. Well, I mean, and I wanted to, but it is what it is. I wasn't a big fan. But this is a chance to jump in, start over. What I've noticed is that our group is weighing the same thing. Like, you know what? I'll wait till October. So if not many people in the group are even going to be part of it on the PlayStation 4 or Xbox, whatever.
That is actually a good thing because it comes out September. If you wait till the PC version, you can see how the console version has been panned out for the month.
Perhaps. Yeah, that's true.
Very good strategy.
But they also, since they're not going to, the group for the most part is probably going to be doing it on PC. I'm probably not going to have the same people there to play with, one, and two, my interest on it is not
Very
there.
understandable considering how the first one went. I'm
Correct.
just hoping that beginning, middle, end on story.
So that comes out of the beginning of September. So my plan is for the beginning of September to catch up on some stuff that I might have missed, particularly the smaller titles. Night in the Woods, which is not a very long game.
Yes.
Nex
You
Machina.
better stream that because that's such a good game.
Nex Machina, which I missed out on, and probably just go into some everybody's golf because I want to get into some golf. So that's actually what it's just going to spill over from
You can't go golfing because it's too hot outside.
It's
so you just stay
ridiculously hot in
inside.
Florida, guys. You do not want to golf here unless. No, you do not want to golf here.
Even
Full
the
stop.
rain hasn't been helping much.
No, not at all. It doesn't. It just gets hot. So that's what I have for probably the beginning. I'm just going to try to catch up before the end. September 26th, there's a game coming out on PS4, Xbox One, and PC called Ruiner, which I've been waiting for a while. I don't know if you've seen the trailer for Ruiner. It is a game from Devolver Digital, of course, because I love those guys. But essentially, it's a 3D isometric view, sort of a shooter, futuristic, very steampunk looking. The character has what looks to be a motorcycle helmet on, but it also
wait, I know
looks
which one you're talking
yeah,
about. I
it
had to
also
think
looks
for a
like
second.
it has some sort of digital readout on the motorcycle helmet. Either way, it looks really cool. Finally comes out on September
It's by
26th.
Devolver, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they're
publisher.
always
I know.
surprisingly so good.
love
All their
those guys.
games are different. Mm-hmm. You can't even tell
Exactly.
it's by them because it's so
Exactly.
different.
Yeah. I mean, they're the ones publishing it, but all the developers are so different. They're from around the world, too, which is
There
really good.
is one though that I might have to bug my brother to get.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
It's Cuphead.
Yes, there it is.
Since it's co-op, so I'm
Cuphead.
like, I'm gonna have to just bother him constantly.
Yeah, because I hear it's extremely hard.
Oh yeah, like
But,
that's
yeah.
my cup of tea right there.
Yeah, oh, no pun intended.
I
Very
guess
nice.
we'll do a pun in there.
Very nice. Yeah, that comes out on September 29th to Xbox One and PC. I will be getting that. I will also be playing it, and I will be playing that on the PC, obviously.
Yeah,
I'm
but
like-
the majority of my time will probably be going
Yes.
to the backlog.
Backlog also. So September for us appears to be the backlog month because there's not really much else that I
there's
saw coming
Knack
out.
2
Oh, I'm not.
that came
so
out,
not-
but I'm just like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, I don't see anything else. Maybe the Dishonored DLC, Death of the Outsider, perhaps, because I've played all other Dishonored games, the first one with all the DLC, and I played the second one, which I love the second one. So maybe I'll get into that. That comes out September 15th. But honestly, I will
It's
probably
not
be
a-
looking back
it's
at
not
that
a
one.
Drawer.
Yeah.
thing.
I'll probably be
It's
looking
not a-
backwards. So September is going to have that. I don't really see anything else for that month. That
No, it's
I
all
mean,
like
Pokemon, maybe
Pokemon,
Pokemon.
Metroid.
Yeah,
Might look into that, but not really.
the 3DS,
Yeah.
Metroid Return, Samus Returns.
Might look into
That
it,
looks
but not
good.
really.
Yeah, that looks pretty decent. But yeah, so
We'll
that's
see.
we'll see. Yeah, if there's time. But for right now, that's what I have planned. Those little games in the beginning, and then just wait for Ruiner and Cuphead. Now, let's get into the bigger month, October. What do you have planned there, young lady?
South Park.
Yes. So I agree. And I'm gonna try to because if you pre-order, you get the
You get
first one. So
Yeah.
so I'm gonna wait right around maybe September. I'll just pre-order it just so I'll have that.
Just you have enough time to finish the first one and get straight.
Correct.
into the
Yeah.
second.
First one I heard is anywhere between 10 and or I should say 12 and 15 hours. So that's doable. I can do that probably in 2 days or something like that. My other one, I'm definitely I join you. That by the way, South Park, The Fractured Butthole. Oh man,
You can never
Stupid
say it with a
name,
straight
man.
face. That's just like
That's
with saying
stupid.
Bangkok. Come on. Same exact thing.
Well, you're right. You're absolutely right. Anyway, the South Park game, PS4, Xbox One, and PC comes out October 17th. So that actually leaves a nice little gap in the beginning of October.
Very good gap.
So maybe I'll well, who knows? Because Cuphead is September 29th, so that may
I might
spill
look
over.
into Assassin's Creed, but I'm sure one of my brothers might get it.
I was looking at that too. I'm not a big Assassin's Creed guy,
Especially how some of them, like the last one was Syndicate and Unity.
yeah.
I know Unity kind of. I didn't like it too much.
Yeah, that one
so
crapped the bed. Yeah, with the
We'll
whole
see.
with the
Black
whole
Flag
facial
will still
stuff.
be my favorite.
Yeah. Well, I played only the first one, and I played it much later. By the time I played the first one, it was or the Ezio trilogy had already finished. I think they were on the next one or something like that. Maybe it was right before Assassin's Creed 3. So that's where, and I played 1, and I was like, no interest in this game.
I can understand because 1, if you're playing it that late, it's very limited on what you can do.
Yeah,
So it's
very
very
early. They said
understandable.
they got there. They basically got the right game by Assassin's Creed 2. So that said, it's been a while since Assassin's Creed's come out. This is called Origins. Sort of a nice starting point, maybe, perhaps. So I think I'm considering it. It's coming to Xbox One, PS4, and PC on October
but I-
27th.
I don't
Which
think you
is-
could really trump South Park, the fractured butthole.
Well, for that month, I don't know. There's another one there coming out the same day.
Wolfenstein.
Oh, Wolfenstein, that's actually a must. I think about it. I didn't realize it's the same day. Same day coming to PlayStation 4, Xbox, and PC. Wolfenstein 2,
you
The
have
New
3
Colossus.
games coming up: Assassin's Creed, Super Mario Odyssey, and Wolfenstein
Super
on
Mario.
the same day.
Now, here's the other thing. If I pull the trigger on the Switch by the time I have the funds completely set, and of course it's available somewhere for me to get, and I pull the trigger, that's going to really throw a monkey wrench into all this because Super Mario Odyssey is
Come
a
on,
must.
it's
that's a must.
Mario.
Yes, there's no
Can't
way I
say
would
no to
not play it.
that.
Yeah, but if I have not pulled the trigger, then priority 1 is definitely Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus. Did you play the first Wolfenstein, the first remake?
I was in the middle of New Blood, right? That's the standalone prequel.
Yes, or
Yeah,
the
I
New
was
Order.
in
The New Order.
Yeah, there you go. I was in
Yeah.
the middle of that.
Okay. It's
Maybe like
I love it. It's fast paced. It is.
I kept dying, so I
Was gonna say it's not easy. It can definitely challenge you. I played the
even on the most normal setting, it's not easy.
yeah, even on normal. Yeah. I played the old Blood, which is a prequel to it, and it's same thing. I can't wait to get back into some Wolfenstein. So yeah, October 27th. Those are my two. Excuse me. Those are my two. South Park and Wolfenstein. Assassin's Creed. Like I said, the
That's
interest
like
is there
very
because
maybe.
yeah. I was bringing it back to the beginning again.
Maybe maybe Nick might want it.
Maybe perhaps, and
There
we
you
can
go.
do that. So yeah, that's again middle to late October. There's not much in the beginning that I saw that was interesting to me. You see
It
anything
kind of
there?
feels like we're raising the bar here. September was October had a little more stuff, and then
Well, October does have full. I mean, for anybody who wants to play Forza Motorsport comes out October 3rd. You have Middle Earth: Shadow of War, which until reviews come out, and I hear that those
keeping away from it
microtransactions,
like the plague.
exactly. That comes out October 10th, PS4, Xbox One, and PC. The Evil Within 2 also comes out on the 13th.
Is it GT Sport? Isn't that Gran Turismo?
GT Sport, yeah, Gran Turismo Sport. I'm not a big sim racing guy, but that comes out October 17th for PS4.
Of course, Destiny, but we were already discussing that.
Destiny, the PC model, yeah. And it's Evil Within 2. I played the first one, and I played a good chunk of the first one. I couldn't tell you where, but I was well into it, maybe 8 hours into it, and I just couldn't. It wasn't grabbing. I had borrowed it from a friend. I was
actually.
like, we'll bring it back.
I heard people was like,
Yeah, it was. So it's amazing that they went with Evil Within 2. A lot of people were excited about it. So that comes out the 13th. GT Sport the 17th of October. See, none of these really. For me, it's got to be South Park. South Park and Wolfenstein. Those are my Road Rage. There we go. That's an interesting one. I didn't even notice that there. Road Rage comes October 24th. Don't know anything about it. It's just funny that I saw Road Rage. So that's my October. You got anything you looking at there other than those two? Or those three, I should say?
Yeah, just those. Really, nothing else really catches my eye.
Yeah, I agree. There's not much else there. All right. Big month. Goes to another big month. And we've got November.
That is the biggest.
That is,
out of
yeah.
this.
I have to agree.
Out of the fall lineup.
Right at the beginning. So I'll have Wolfenstein probably not even done. And Call of Duty 2, World War II. Excuse me, Call of Duty 2. You hear me? Call of Duty World War II comes out November 3rd. PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. Definitely won't be finished with Wolfenstein by the time it comes out. I still want to play it. I haven't played I have not played a Call of Duty since the last World War.
I know they're going to be doing the beta soon. I at least want to try that.
That's a multiplayer
I don't know if
beta.
I really want to try the game because honestly, I don't like the new Call of Duties.
Well, these are
people don't.
Yeah,
I know
these
this,
are
I
changing.
know this regresses back, but I still want to see how they're really going to do it.
Yeah, I'm interested in it. Definitely because it's going back to the old school roots, and I kind of dig it. I mean, I jumped onto Battlefield because of that.
And World at War was really good.
That's how long ago that was. Yeah, long time ago now.
And then they realized, that's actually very good. People don't like future stuff, so we need to regress back.
I think they got tired of future stuff. I mean, I think if it was another future stuff, it'd still sell.
Yeah,
but
there's really nothing you can do with future stuff. There's only so much you can put in before you're like, okay, we need to cut it.
Yeah, you got to have a change, especially if it's coming out every year. You got to have a change to it. So, another game. Well, actually, this is going to be a DLC, so it's not technically a game, but I will buy it because it's mine. November 7th. Horizon Zero Dawn: The Frozen Wilds comes to PlayStation 4, and that shit is mine.
Oh my god, I completely forgot because it's not on my list here because I don't see it, which is a shame. How can you not put that there? But
that's Game Informer,
that is
those
one.
losers. Yeah, so that's definitely that's a purchase. That's done. And the moment I get it, I'm jumping right into it. So I'm really looking forward to that. That's right there. That's already at the beginning. I mean, literally, this is. In 2 weeks or a week and a half, you got Wolfenstein, Call of Duty, and then Horizon Zero Dawn.
You know what you do? You just get them, You wait a bit
Stockpile.
and try and go through it. Start with the smallest one that will take you the least time first, and then work your way up.
Fractured butthole it is.
Yep. Oh yeah, because that DLC, you know well enough, you're gonna be just spending hours just looking around.
Yep, definitely. And then finally, the one that I have that I'm definitely after everything they've shown off of this, Star Wars Battlefront 2, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC on November 17th.
Definite. I was thinking of getting the first one, but I'm like, after playing it, I'm like, it's multiplayer only. I can't do this.
Yes, but this one, they're expanding on the multiplayer. They're including space battles, which already
awesome.
I'm in. And then on top of that, you got yourself a story with Iden Verso and that was it the Death Squad or something Squad.
Yeah, I can't really think
the
of
Evil
name.
Squad. We're gonna call them the Evil Squad. The Evil Squad of the Star Wars universe.
How convenient.
Yeah. Man, I can't remember the name. Something Squad. Anyway, so the point is that is definitely on the list, and that's going to be a must buy. So those are really my three for that month.
Crackdown. We didn't even meant.
Well, Crackdown actually got delayed. It's on
Did
this
it?
list.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, that's right.
Got delayed until next year. Sorry,
Duh.
Xbox guys and PC.
But that will probably be a must eventually.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. If you got if you're a fan of Crackdown, most definitely. Another game that comes out that I'm Super Lucky Tales.
I will give that one a try because I like platformers and that.
There's a 3D platform too, right? Sort of?
And platformers have been really crapped on a lot lately, and it's a little downfall.
Yeah,
it doesn't give him a chance.
This guy, what was it? Crashy B brought it back. Crash Bandicoot. And then you had, what's the other one?
Yeah,
Ukulele? You got a couple of them this year.
And Knack. Now Knack again.
Knack is coming. Knack 2. Yeah.
Ratchet and Clank, I mean...
Ratchet and Clank, so good.
I would so hope and love if they made, like, a remake for Jak and Daxter. That's all we need now.
Yeah. Well, if you... Wait. What game was it that you can get that... Oh, it was... I think that's... No, wait. Oh, my gosh. I don't remember what game it was. Oh, it was... this game that just came out, the Uncharted Lost Odyssey. Oh, Lost Legacy.
Lost Odyssey.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry, mixing up my stuff here.
There we go.
Yeah, Lost. If you were to pre-order, I think you got a updated version of the precursor.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not even know that.
I don't know if it's a pre-order or if you just get it and it comes to you, but I think it was that one, yeah. And I think it's a pre-order, which means it'll eventually come out separately, but it's not, I don't know if it's like up-resed into like Crash Bandicoot type of up-resing, but yeah, so.
That's
What was that?
all we
PlayStation
need.
2 title, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And then, let me see what else they have on November. Need for Speed Payback, not really interested in. Lego Marvel's Superhero 2. That's going to be a big game, but not on my radar. And then Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, also not on my radar. So
I mean, it's just literally Sun and Moon again, but more stuff.
Yeah,
so not really.
Oh, okay. Well, isn't that what they always are? It's just like incremental changes, nothing real big. Yeah.
All we need is another Pokemon, like an actual completely different one now.
Oh. So, yeah, that takes us... That's November, so we've got... in December, what is there? Anything in December?
The only thing that I see is Steep, the Road to Olympics.
Is
that a DLC?
I think that's a DLC.
That's the only thing.
Yeah, December 5th, a day after my birthday. Okay. Happy birthday to me, I get Steep. So, no, September, October, November, those are really the games. So, this is what I have. I don't know if you have. So, the games that are coming out during that time, I've got Ruiner, Cuphead, then I have South Park, The Fractured Butthole. Assassin's Creed Origins is a maybe. I don't know. I may skip that. But anyway, Assassin's Creed Origins. Wolfenstein 2, New Colossus is a most definite. Call of Duty World War II is, I won't say most definite, but I really, really want to try. Horizon Zero Dawn, The Frozen Wilds is a definite. And Star Wars Battlefront 2 is definite. That's what I have.
That our list is pretty much practically the same. Wow.
Was there anything that you missed this year that you try to fit into this fall?
Oh man.
Because I have Night of the Woods, which came out earlier this year. I think that's like priority one. Like that's the next game I may
also,
play.
because I saw a Let's Play of that recently. I'm like, I want to play this game.
Yes, I'm dying to play that game. Next Machina is another one, which is not a long game, so I'm not too worried about that.
I want
but
to try Hellblade, because I've
Hellblade,
been wanting
yes.
that for quite some time. Like I saw a couple
it's a
years ago.
shame
Like
that-
I've explained many times,
it's a
and
shame. I have it downloaded.
I've been so excited for it. Everyone's like, it's $30. I'm like, no.
If I had a way of lending it to you, I would, because I have it downloaded. There's no way. No, I got it digital. I think it's only on digital, right?
Yeah, it's only
it's on
digital,
digital.
and like the only other way, if you like, because I know back in the PS3 you could like share play, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
No, not share play, like share your stuff, kind of. And the only way you could do that now is like if I have your account on my PS4 and I go
okay.
to it and I can download it, yada yada.
I got you.
It's a little
So
aggravating.
another game that I missed out on, the one that I had mentioned, I missed out because it just happens. Everybody's Golf. That's one that I definitely want to get into. But there are a few more. Nier Automata.
Yes,
I
that's a big one.
Really want to play this game, but exactly it's a whoa. I don't know if you mean it the same way, but that's a longer game. It's
Yeah,
not
it
going to
is.
be a short game. So I'm like, where am I going to fit this in this fall?
Since Dream Twister's always played it twice already.
He's
And
gone
trying
through,
to get
and I
all
know
the endings, all the endings. I'm like, nope, I only play it one, and that's it.
I know for a fact that it's going to take a while, so I'm like, I just don't know if I have the time for it. Another one that I know is going to take a while is Rhyme, which I missed out on, and I know that's not a short game. Uncharted Lost Legacy, I actually don't have that, and I normally buy Uncharted when it comes out, but I still need to get that. August was a really tough month as far as financially goes. And then Absolver just came out, which I
Yeah.
was interested in as well, and I heard decent things about it, but those are little ones that I've missed out on.
It's
So-
very interesting, that Absolver, because it's a fighting game, but like every movement counts.
Yeah, it's very martial arts driven, which I really think it's look pretty good. Life is Strange before this one, which you're already playing, but I'm like, I don't know when I'll even get to that.
I mean, it's the first episode came out. There's 3 in total, so I would suggest.
So this is just the first episode?
Yeah, so I would suggest waiting till like the other Life is
okay.
Strange.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'll wait.
I'll wait.
Well, I got Life is Strange when it was all complete. I didn't
that's
realize.
what I got it when I guess before the last 2 episodes came out.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah. So that's all. That's all. Those are the sums. Oh, Stardew Valley. I missed on that one too. I know that came out, I think, like last year, but it came out to PlayStation 4 this year. And so yeah, I can get that on PC too. I just haven't gotten around to it.
Yeah, I want to get into some fighting games like Injustice 2, Tekken.
Yeah. Oh, Tekken 7. Yeah, I forgot about that one.
No Street Fighter. Sorry.
No, the hell was Street Fighter. Matterfall is another one from Housemarque, same guys who did Next Machina. They both came out this year. Matterfall just came out. I don't hear as much good about it. Not that I heard bad, but as much good as I've heard about Next Machina. But that's one that I missed out on, and probably, I don't know. See if I can fit
Yeah,
that somewhere.
I also missed out on Crash Bandicoot. I know my mom's been
Crashy
hounding
B.
on me about
She has?
it. Yeah.
Yeah, Crashy B.
She's
Unfortunately,
like, I'll buy it too. I'm like, okay. Yeah, I want to play that, but I still have a backlog to get through,
I
and
know.
before I play get a new game, I want to make sure that at least most of my stuff is done.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
I'm
hear you.
not overwhelmed by it.
I hear you. Like I said, I'm playing Just Cause now. I don't even care. I mean, if I finish it or whatever, I'm just going in to blow shit up, which I'll probably do a little bit later on right now.
So I'm going to be continuing Life is Strange.
There you go. So yeah, so that's all we have for the hot topic there. That's our plan. It'll probably go to shit because that's how plans always go. We'll miss a game or something happens and we're stuck playing a game. We don't pick one up. But yeah, at least we have sort of a plan of attack. We'll see if we'll revisit this in January and see where we left off at.
Or like the end of December.
December don't got nothing. So, all right, guys. Well, that brings us to the end of the real episode 71. A little shorter episode this week because, well, we're missing our
Someone.
Yeah, we're missing.
someone.
There's only 2/3 of us here, but he'll be back next week, and he'll be joyful as always. Again, if this is your first time, thank you so much for listening. Definitely go to goodgate.tech. Join the conversation there. It's our Facebook group. And also, I want to give a shout out, of course, to Novel Escondido. Listen to their podcast as well. They've got a podcast, and you go to find them also on Twitch, twitch.tv. I guess it's /Novel_Escondido. They always have stuff going on Twitch. Always, pretty much almost every day, if not every day. And they have great content. Definitely check them out there. So this is Arnaldo, a.k.a. Maddog, signing off for this week. Miss Krista Montanez.
I hope Dream Twister's having a good time.
I hope so, too. I hope he's not too drunk.
We'll see next week.
Yeah.
So, I'm willing to play with anyone, and I know a lot of us are now on the new Discord group.
The Discord group, yeah.
So, I play Overwatch on
PC?
console, and I do have it on PC if anyone wants to join me. Just let me know.
Awesome.
And my name on there is Kmonty on Discord, so just
Kmonty _. Wait, Kmonty _? Nothing
no,
else?
it just came on Discord.
On Discord. I'm sorry. My bad.
So if you
Kmonty.
see me on there or whatever, just shoot me something if you want to play.
Awesome. I don't know what I am. I have to put it on the group. I'm not sure what I am, but I'll look at it later. All right, guys. So we'll see you next week. GG!